Hey everybody, welcome back to See Mad Eat. We are in Printers Alley, Nashville, Tennessee, and we're at Skull's Rainbow Room, which is one of Camerawoman Rhonda's favorite restaurants when we come here. We celebrated anniversaries, birthdays, all kinds of special occasions here. And I'm here with H, one of the managers here, and we were just talking off the camera here. We had a wonderful meal there. We both had the 8-ounce filet and filet mignon, and I had mine Abigail style. You want to tell them what that is?
So Abigail is kind of a play on a crab mornay. It's made in much a similar style, but it's got a strong New Orleans style influence. There's a little crawfish in there, and one just nice sized prawn that we place right on top. And I tell you, it's got such a great flavor. It really adds to the whole experience. And you'll notice that our menu has a little bit of a New Orleans flair, and it's great.
So Skull's been around since 1948.
That's correct.
Now there's a bust in there of the actual person who was Skull.
That's right.
And can you give us a quick, brief story?
Yeah, that gentleman's name was David Schulman. He opened the Rainbow Room originally in 1948. It ran nonstop till 1998. Unfortunately, Mr. Schulman was murdered here in the building, actually. And for 17 years, it was closed. It was empty, a tomb of sorts. Our company bought the building in order to acquire the basement, which is where Skulls is, and we've been back open for just shy of a decade.
And Printers Alley has a very unique history in itself. It's turned over many different times over the years. My dad actually served at Fort Campbell, and he told me stories of coming to Printers Alley. Little did I know that after a little research, it was a little bit shady back then.
That's true. The Rainbow Room is actually kind of one of those shady spots. One of the reasons that Skull attracted, or the Rainbow Room attracted so many big name stars over its life is that people knew that they could come in and kind of fade into the darkness and the smoke. Wouldn't be hounded, wouldn't be bothered. Skull was happened to be really good friends with a lot of big name musicians because of the time he was on a show called Hee Haw for about 25 years.
That's right, Hee Haw. I forgot about that too.
And his jacket's hanging up in there, isn't it?
Multiple jackets, actually.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then, so we want to talk real quick about the staff here. We were so impressed as we had dinner. Like, we were watching the bartenders. A couple of times he would take a straw and he would test the drink.
I watched him test my
He
drink.
threw a couple of them out.
Yes.
Because he didn't think they were quite up to par.
We have a very high standard, and not only for the restaurant, but our bartenders themselves. Every drink that they serve is a testament to their own skill. So they're very discerning and very strict.
Yeah.
If a drink doesn't meet the standard, toss it out and start over.
And finally, the other thing we noticed as we sat there is that as people walked by and they saw an empty plate or an empty glass, it didn't matter if it was our server or not. They grabbed it. It seems like a real team approaching it.
For multiple reasons. Now, one is that we have a great staff and they work very cohesively, but we are also a staff where the servers actually share tips. That's
wow.
almost unheard of
That
in
is.
this day and age.
Right.
But what that does is create a real teamwork feeling.
Yes.
And the idea is that if someone needs something or if someone needs assistance or asks a question, it doesn't matter who you ask.
Right.
It doesn't matter who you turn to for help or a problem.
Yeah, we noticed
great.
our server might be over the other side of the restaurant, but if your drink is ready or your food is ready, somebody else is going to bring it out to
And
you.
that also means hot food goes out
That's
fast,
right.
cold drinks go out fast.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter whose drink it is. Doesn't matter whose table it is.
H, we appreciate you doing this.
Pleasure.
Thank
A
you so
pleasure.
much for a great meal. And next time we're in Nashville, we'll be back in to see you.
Hope to see you.
See you guys later.